Attacker on the way in now. They look to plant the bomb. 30 seconds on the clock. Dexter being patient. Spotted one of them now. Somebody trying to cross to the site. Down goes Attacker into a 1v1 situation. There are grenades to deploy. That'll certainly help. Maybe a chance for a penetration kill now. Won't be needed. A clean shot from Dexter, and Team Spirit will find themselves with another round. Yeah,
Tyloo were dangerous, man. You know, that was really scary. If you look at that scenario, after the initial push fails, it's I believe it was a 4 versus 3, and there was no site control. Everyone on Tyloo's end were stuck around the sewers position and not looking like there would be a way in. But then suddenly you blink, and Tyloo are in a 2 versus 1. So right. it doesn't seem to really matter. You know, if they're still alive and they can still fire their gun, they're going to be a problem in some of these rounds, because this shouldn't really have on paper come down to Dexter having to clutch, which just speaks volumes. Catching Attacker. And now it's going to be that swing from Monster. Ever powerful right eye swing, slowly leading the way. And Chopper's around the corner, and he's got assistance as well. And it's not looking good here for Tyloo, but slowly with a triple kill. It's now making things doable. 2 versus 2 after all said and done, but the time is certainly of the essence here. That incendiary could cause problems. They've got to find a way to plant the bomb here. Great flick again from Dexter, leaving just Summer alone. There's no time, has to plant in the smoke. There's no choice, and he will get spammed. Sumner Young is ready to go, and another round in the bag for Spirit.
It's so absurd that Tyloo get that far with a triple kill. However, that peak from slowly, I think, has to be very questionable with the bomb and about 13 seconds on the clock. That's not a fight I think he can afford to necessarily take. With a smoke up on the site as well, that's the opportunity to plant the bomb. And here's the peak, 13, 12 seconds on the clock. Down he goes, and then that pretty much concludes. Flashback for the boost. Perfect peak. I think he spotted one by the barrels as well, so there's information. Some information. That's a nice save by Dexter. Dan King to trade. Still holding on to the bomb site for now. Trying to trade as best they can, and it's somebody, the last man standing, versus Sumner Young. But where is Chopper? He's been on the flank this entire time. He is position unknown. I don't believe he's fired a shot just yet, and there it is. The final kill in the game.
It's a second to confirm your suspicions. Big Clan are playing a naughty game. That's a great flash. Keto's there to at least keep things level. But that hero, M4, and now Malta again on the 5-7. Careful now. Oh, he's taking you both down. Taps them with some very spectacular taps, leaving only the Deagle ins. And it was, yeah, short-lived hope for Renegades into their light buy. Saved M4, rather enforced M4.
This is how it started yesterday for Renegades against Pain, I believe it was. And I was watching that game, and the scoreline, they were down in the dumps, and I went, okay, I'm going to tune out now, right? You know, I tuned out for a couple of rounds, and I came back, and the half was 9-6.
Do you want to go out of the room for a bit?
No, I can stop talking.
Is
right?
it you as they
They're going through.
Oh no, face full grey screen is in. A problem for Renegades. Hats has bailed them out of trouble in a big way. Can he finish? Caught on the reload. Tabson reaggress on the B250. Oh, and Renegades falling are just short of the mark. Now it's an AK and an AWP up against Alistair. This is the one that rumbles them.
Oh, he has to go A now. 20 seconds left. Spotted. Or maybe not. So maybe not.
If he kills
Seriously didn't see him.
Oh, okay. Well, he's got the 1v1. Oh no, he thinks it's clear. He can maybe get it down. Tabson hasn't chosen to announce his presence. Alistair using that smoke as well to reaggress. Oh my god, this is crazy.
He has no idea.
He has no idea.
Oh.
Absolutely no idea. It was almost like, it was close to being brilliant.
Yeah.
Just hearing Searson, realizing he wasn't going to quite catch the cross. Tabson just out of...
Gonna land. The mollies are coming in. He's called it.
Info confirmed. They might have the sights open for business. The fact that he's throwing it from there, they'll be concerned. Rotate in, a great molly to stop the default plant. It will extend play, and Malta's continued to contribute, but now the bomb is loose, and Tabson's causing a lot of problems. A dink into the third. Oh, all resting on the shoulders of Hats and Sicko here, otherwise condemned to the best of threes, 2 losses in the column.
Pressure now.
And already striking again, Hats from the low HP. He's surely not long for this world. Gade gets the style finish. And that's the end of that. Renegades, 1 win, 2 losses. Best of 3 for their major life, and the opposite for Big Clan. 2 wins under their belt, and a best of 3 separating them from the Legends stage. Definitely looking like the better squad, chat.
Oh, for sure. The amount of opportunities that the Renegades had within the first half that were given to them in the force fire rounds, even in the gun rounds, where they were able to have those trades going in their favor, unable to convert on the
here. This is what we were talking about before. You know, they have the outside control, but how do you convert that into site control in a plant? That's not really looking all that likely. Dexter, though, with the creep, and somehow Snappy just totally blindsided there. 30 seconds.
Yeah, this makes things really awkward because we can see the position that Hades has to hold the heaven position from. At least he has some cover from main. 20 seconds though, and this could go wrong for Miles. Where is the bomb headed? Headed down towards the B bomb side, as we can see there. So they are making a better decision. But Dihar, well, he's not in a spot where he can stop the bomb from being planted. 10 seconds. We'll see if he tries to make a break for it. By the double doors now as Demas, he's low, he's in the red, and he's dead now. Through the door, Dexter with the line. That's a huge frag as the bomb's planted in the late seconds. Oh. Dexter, what are you doing? Spinks now by Deacon, 1 versus 2. Dexter's frags in this round. My God. B1 on the site, looks to press forward. Needs to try and avoid the trade fragging situation, but no one's peeking him. Can't see a defuse kit anywhere close either, so I'm not sure that he really wins this round, and it seems he'll have to run away.
Yeah, he is out of there. What a sick round from Dexter, but what is, in general, if you look at Mousesports' position, wasn't it a 3 versus 5 or something like that? They were in the outside, they had outside control, but they were pretty stuck, honestly. They didn't really have options until Dexter gets the backstab. I think it was onto Snappy, I want to say, in ramp room. And that's really unfortunate because Ents had so much control.
Yeah, that's wrecked their money as well. They're in trouble now. That is such an ang.
Yeah, 5v3, Bemis with no HP. Effect almost a 2 versus 5, basically. Here from Mouse.
These frags were outrageous from Dexter. Just a fast round into the A bomb site. We didn't see much of this from Mouse, but we will with from Ents with the pistol to Tech 9s. Some moving accuracy, some spam, but it's their inboxes being filled by the likes of Ents now. But Snappy's made it a 1v1. Acor behind the smoke. He knows exactly where Acor is, and he's collected an M4. He has 4 HP as well. That molly, he can't go anywhere near that. Another smoke is up, and he's got a chance to plant the bomb. He'll plant it safely round the back, and that molly actually will stop Acor from pushing because he would be heard by it. Snappy now with angles, and this is awkward for all. 4 HP with a rifle versus Acor and a pistol. Snappy focusing on the left, Acor on the right, but Snappy has a superior angle if he's fast enough, if he's snappy enough, you might say. And he has outmaneuvered Acor, and a fast round, a fast execute from Ents into the A bomb site yields an unlikely round.
That's just crazy. That is kind of just...
Double HEs towards main as he's trying to make an aggressive play. Anyway, we are into a 4v4 now as Frozen throws some flashes high from that credit card position. Dexter creeping with the AWP now. He has to make a difference and try and keep this bomb on the floor. Bemis lost in the meantime, though. Going deep now as it may be a double peek, able to escape the initial aggression from Spinks, but he will get the kill eventually. We can see Rops is creeping around there. I think he has an idea that one is behind default, trying to get a laboured frag. The 180 from Rops, but he can't spin back. Spin to win, not this time though. Spinks is here to put Ents on 14 rounds.
CT knows the bomb's down default, or at least suspects as much. It's Forrester who's dealing and maintaining that CT control, and well handled. Really well handled. He's not got the armor, but can he get the round regardless?
Playing with them.
The timing's not bad. They're lining up. Oh, using the sound cues. Playing with them. It's all about his element of surprise here. Okay. He's played it to perfection. Mopos the restraint. Just take him off the bomb. Follow the cables. Denies. And just like that, Alien flustered now. Will hold on to his AWP, but that's just a consolation prize. What a well-played round from Mopos there.
Oh, just to say cool, calm, and collected under pressure there. He didn't just start spamming after he heard the defuse. He took his time.
Never mind. That's
magic.
A juicy Alien crouch with his bottom ready, ripe for the spanking, and he resists.
Beautiful stuff there from Mopos. That's his first 2 kills. Could have even had the 3rd right here, but that's impact. The first round for Movistar Riders now thrust up onto the board, and a big one to win. Great way to bounce back, and that all started with that aggressive play up, draw the eyes. It's on these 2 coming through the underpass.
Oh, he's looking the wrong way. Exposed himself to that Nickelback headshot. Alex is done well to at least keep them honest, but this is getting problematic now. Sunpius is so distracted. Crad, fortunately, does go down to Alex in the back.
They can plant.
Yeah, there's no real way to contest this.
Oh.
That's the answer, I suppose. And they right on the dome. Forrester low and put a whole lot lower. Bomb will still be planted. There's no contest, surely.
Telling and lack your life here.
And they just have to swing out on the flames, both of them in the spray. Big round out of Alex as well, because that could have got worse. Could have got very sketchy. Is he up to 24? Am I reading that correctly?
Indeed, 24 kills for Alex right now. He's having a great showing here on Mirage. The
Like,
other top
T-side impact was there, but it looks like he really has stepped it up to another level here on the defense.
Oh, for sure.
That was an ace.
Sure. Oh. Okay, all right.
That was 5 out of 5.
It was an eco, right? So we're not get as excited about those.
A little, the unchecked boost.
Oh, Crad smoked off for about 15 seconds here.
It will enable them to reposition to be safe from shore. I say safe
lots
from
of
shore.
space, lots of space.
Pause. Far from safe. The crosshair was there. The bullets are too.
It's on Davy G
Brad
now.
will finish the job, and that boost. How on earth is he supposed to contribute more than one?
They need a bait for him. Destiny's to help out.
Yeah, somehow draw attention away. Here they come. Multiple angles,
Oh,
and Nickelback
cleared.
so diligent. This one's perfect from Entropic, just as things are tied up. And up to Alex, the superstar so far. He's hitting all of his shots, and only one remains. Oh, spots the elbow. He knows what you're up to. He's up against the AWP, forces him close to the pillar. Oh, and more info as well. Alex, surely not.
The Deagle out.
Looking to save him. Alien brave enough to peek after the shots had been hit. Alex, such a threat.
Having a game.
He's having one of those games. 26. He's looking for a 30 in regulation here comfortably if he can keep this pace up.
Going to be a lot stronger, but FaZe just got the info because of the way that Rain pushed around A ramp, and that gave them all the rotation advantage they needed.
Smoking the choke point of the Palace, and Rain's giving himself some space to play with. Oh my god, these bursts from Rain. Always notorious for the bursts, Rain. The most storied player on the FaZe Clan roster. Looking quite nice right now. Quite nice indeed, Mr. Rain. You handsome man, you. You handsome man!
Yeah, looking really clean again. FaZe, I don't think we've seen them in a spot, James, where they're unsure as to like what's going on. On the CT side so far, they've been in pretty good stead. Even in rounds in which they've taken the L at the opening, they are pretty confident, pretty calm. We're not really seeing a lot of movement. They are quite certain as to what positions they need to be moving to and holding. God, this could be hugely problematic. Rain. Okay, Flitz is lurking. They haven't seen him. Oh no, Twist goes down. That's one major weapon out of the picture.
I can see brejcha trying to bait there with the bomb. They killed the bomb carrier without seeing the bomb, which is really impressive behind that smoke grenade. This round has become very, very interesting indeed. Karragan has the shadow just before the flash, but doesn't have the kill.
Oh no. He got flashed by Rain, I believe.
Oh dear.
It's very unfortunate. Well, this push has worked out really well for VP. Completely caught FaZe off guard. They had so many players in the B apartments. They were not ready to see the mid push. And I love that from VP because they took that initial mid control. They threw here for FaZe Clan. James is he's in a good spot, isn't he, here at the back of the A site. I want to see if FaZe can get him off of this angle. There's a quick flash. James going to find it. Oh, he gets, in fact, a collat off of that. So, yeah, that flash absolutely ineffective, and James has owned it. FaZe 3 versus 5 now. What on earth do they do to recover? Well, Rain's going to pick off one. That's Flit dead. They've got a minute to work this round now.
Shout out to the Sanji stickers on the Kiko MP9. Every MP9 should have Sanji stickers. And or Mac 10. Pull one out for your boy. Versus Pro, currently with the man advantage. This can still change at the hands of FaZe Clan, who did pick Ancient if you're joining us late. If you've just got home from work, doing the shopping for your parents, whatever it is. 27 seconds on the clock. FaZe Clan focused on the A bomb site, but James continues to lurk, and Kika has got the right angle on this occasion. Rain looking the wrong way. Olofmeister down as well, leaving Twist to consider his options, maybe trying to do some little damage in the dying seconds, but Jane will deny him 4-play survive for Virtus Pro, and they get their second round on the board.
Yeah, that was really key as well, that they prevent Twist from doing any additional economic damage. They survive with 4 players, so that's going to be extremely important given how they've been getting kind of blitzed so far. So 2-6 shot. He's picked up the AWP. Is that going to do in the round? Oh, the whiff though from Karrigan. Opportunity now because of that frag from Yakinda.
They must be so frustrated, the kind of kills Karrigan's got in this round. Twist, no traces, but still able to punish. Flick got insta-dinked there. And now they've got a bomb to defuse. 3-on-3, you can hear the beeps. Yakinda very close. Again, just running distraction as Kicker tries to capitalize. Twist looking to swing. Buster gets deleted. Maybe not expecting Kicker, but he'll deal with him as well. And as I said, Twist is the man for the multi-frags for FaZe Clan. When you need him, he's there.
Was that an ace, James? He's killing everyone.
He may. Oh, it had
to be 4 because didn't Karrigan get one tap?
He killed James, yeah.
So 4K
I thought I missed
Twist.
an ace, Dan. What are you doing to me?
It's close enough. Look at this guy go. Absolutely decimating his opponents in this round. Nice stuff there from Twist. And even again, Karrigan with these pushes. Time and again, it just catches off.
She goes. Nikodos peeks. Roy as well, and they're blind as a bat.
Wow. Stubborn to stick around and actually swing into refresh, but trusting the flash as well, because still doing the dance with Shush. So many steps. He hears so much going on, and he still continues to bring the fight. Roy, sharp shooter. 3 of the 5 required, but the damage is done. Hooksy falls. It's still refresh and down. They're threatening, but not quite up to the task. Not only winning the first half, but starting off their CT campaign with a pistol win.
You're right about that stubbornness, though, on the peak, right? To go for that type of a swing, and well, now Roy's separated himself from the rest of the pack, isn't he? Up to 14 kills. Looking good.
1-7 to 14-10.
Not shabby at all, is it? Now, Heroic with no plant, they can't go for one of those force buys where they drop AKs across. And yeah, you're right, trusting the flashes. You have to have a lot of faith right there. The utility is picture perfect. We're going to see some Tech-9s board on.
Yeah. Roy is going to try and keep hold of his Kev. Rest of them can go and see if they can, I don't know, knock an AK into their remit. They do land the dink, but Tessus is too quick. And he wants to finish the job, wants to make that CZ something a little bigger. Full 30 rounds. They're in Ancient right now, and it looks like they're as inseparable as they were on Mirage.
Okay, so a good series we have. That's also a team making their way through. But look at this from Cadian. Stound's already found one. Cadian's aggressive. He might not need to do anything.
Yeah, and Hooksy's already practically dead. He's the walk-in wounded. And a ghost indeed, not just because of the white screen.
Oh, melting! 1 HP!
See that 1 HP, 1v5 we were talking about?
Yeah, look, they've had a couple of them have stepped up to the plate here today, but I think this is just another Heroic round, and this is now starting to look a lot like Vertigo on the CT side of the Flames. Heroic are just shutting them down.
Yeah, log there, and the flash is in. Zyphon is blind as a bat, and it's up to Roy, again delivers. He tames the spray for a double headshot. He's being hunted. Surely not ready for more. Somebody stop him! Again, Roy saves the Flames. A crucial juncture of the game. And he might get another. Damage inflicted. It's all onto Cadian's head now. 38 points of health and a dream. The high flash, the utility trying to facilitate the cross and perhaps the plant. Hooksy not willing to force the issue. Has info on the left side box and just gives it up. Oh, he can win this. And Hooksy denies. All that hard work from Roy for an actual conversion in the end. They're looking hunting for a rifle, see if they can find that AWP.
That's beautiful, right? You're talking about how Zyphon is susceptible to the flash, and he was. But the thing is, with Roy in his position, he's naturally anti-flash.
Of course he is.
But he pivots so quick, because think about this. You're focusing on your crosshair. Your teammate calls he's blind. You swing around, and you get 2 on the...
And not really give a chance here for Astralis to break their economy or do anything crazy. Astralis, Magus is leading the way with the MAC-10.
Yeah, that's the luxury of having it. I mean, it's just, it feels so good because it's so risk-free. Oh, and he checks the corner anyway. Not bad. But even if he goes down to the to Lado in the follow-up, who cares, really? Probably not going to be a big deal. It's just about finding the information, and you could see that's why he's so mobile. He's everywhere, checking everything all at once. It doesn't really matter. He's going to find an ace in the follow-up round with a MAC-10. That is rare.
All of the MAC-10 kills as well. Dude, that's so much money into the coffers for Magus. That's
Unbelievably
sick.
rich.
That is sick. Yep. Now he's got good money. He can drop that AWP for Lucky if he wants, or just be able to even buy multiple rifles in the following one. Oh, they just stacked up for him.
It's like the most luck expended in one. He's like, I'm gonna find every single one of them. He sees Magus coming in from hell like that. He knows I'm trapped, and if I just sit here, they're gonna Molotov me, and it's gonna be all over. So he went for the fight, and he stayed alive even after that, buying time for Dumal to come up with the AWP. It's now all on dupreeh here. 20 seconds for a 1 versus 2. He's just gonna have to go for it. There's no point in faking it out too much. Straight for the bomb plant. He does get that done, and now Lado, don't make too much noise coming up behind. The problem for dupreeh is he has no idea exactly where they're going to be coming from, so he has to go and check, playing a little bit outside of it. The bomb is planted for him, so he could pop out of hut like that and just try and do it quickly, setting up a little bit of an angle. That grenade will give up the game, and he's going to get the headshot on Lado. Turns it from a 1-on-3 into a 1-on-1 with that kill. And now just waiting for it. Dumal on the other side with the AWP. He's tapped the bomb once, but I don't think dupreeh is going to be jumping on it. And there's no kill, actually. He's in so much trouble. dupreeh, he's going to win that, even find the kill on Dumal at the end. And that will be a massive round for Astralis that they probably should not have been winning.
So far for Godsent, now 1v4 situation for dupreeh. Bomb dropped in the open.
There's no way. Absolutely no way that they can give this one up. Don't even think about climbing up the ladder. It's not worth it. 24 seconds. Remember, he has to get the bomb down. You don't have to fight him before he does that. A little bit of a jump down there. 19 seconds still on the clock, and he has to recover. Again, that's why you don't have to fight him. He has to get all the way across the bomb site, pick it up. He goes for the headshot. Oh, last possible bullet. And he takes him down. And remember, Dumal has the AWP. Now, he did already. No, he actually went back for it. This is ridiculous. Now back into a 1 versus 1. He's got up the vent at the very least. Flashes there, and dupreeh misses the headshot. He finally goes down, but from a 4-on-1 into a 1-on-1, he almost robbed them of that round too. I actually thought that Dumal had already rotated all the way around, that he was going to be able to... The fact that he had to get up out of the vent again is a nightmare.
There's no way for dupreeh to know that.
No connection there, but... All of the T's are on the ramp. Deep nades.
Beautiful.
That's really going to blow them up.
That's what you want to see. Just bombardment. And they don't go for the force this round. No Kevlar. Lato not going to get lucky. That's a little unfortunate. The kills are going to go to the M4 with Phelps, so he's going to get those feel-good kills. One of them goes the way of the MP9 at the end. That's always painful in those anti-ecos because you really just want that MP9 to be farming. It's $600 per kill instead of $300 per kill. That adds up if you get a few kills.
It's not doing any damage, but he just has to know whether or not they're coming back to A.
There's 2 players on B right now for Godsent, 1 in mid. Phelps is alone.
Oh, wait. He's going to, hide behind the sandbags. They probably know he's there. Yep, they're going to Molotov him out, and he can't do anything about it. He goes for the fight, and they're not actually checking it. They throw the Molotovs without checking if anyone is there, and he gets a triple kill behind it. Lucky and dupreeh. What do you do now? 50.
Instead, look at this push-up from Hartzal, though, because we didn't see this yesterday on Vertigo as much. I think there's only 1 round, and we saw awkward utility exchange that left him pretty useless in this position when we saw the Spaniards on the map. But this time, Hartzal does get baited in for 1. PKL able to trade off and make sure Reelson goes down, excuse me, as Pank now works his way onto the side. Zevy's along with him, wants to swing. He's got the AK up close. The smoke goes deep. That covers off the right side as well as the mid-connector, but PKL's got both shots on a 5-7, and just like that, it's the CTs on the eco, not normally the Ts with the better buy in round 2 that actually win up the round.
Yeah, some fine work with that 5-7, all starting with the scout tag as well. Good good return for Pain Gaming, just shrugging off that loss of the pistol, 1-1. Who did you predict for this one, Matthew?
Pain. I did go Pain.
I did as well.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm doing on predictions today. I haven't really been watching all of them.
I have Sharks as my 0-3 in the pick'ems.
Oh, well, all right.
So this is a big match for me, Matt. This is huge.
I don't think I've ever done pick'ems.
Really? But it's low percentage.
Safi still holding it. It's JNT down. Big Yazira, meanwhile, finds Reelson. That's going to give them a better chance again. Holding out this site, but unfortunately, still gets planted in. Big Yazira's got Zevy. Now we get the 1-on-1. Pank sees it immediately, and Safi had no time to recover, no time to reset. Smoke's dissipated a little bit too soon. And I don't know about you, but my sound is quite delayed, which was throwing me off a bit, but nonetheless, the bomb is being defused. I will go with seeing is believing, and I don't believe a word that you have to say, Jason.
That's a nice little 1v2 clutch for Pank, especially considering he started the round spamming through smoke and finding an early, just blind kill. But boy, Sharks are just barely maintaining this lead. Every time through the smoke, is it going to yield much? And the other three players just waiting for their opportunity to peek in. Deagles could do a little bit of econ damage, I guess is what you're hoping for at the moment. Maybe you get lucky and you find an opportunity that you might be able to build upon, but nah, not the case. Biggies are up, final 3 kills of the round. And they're just within 3 rounds of striking distance.
Yeah, they're getting in there now. I mean, they've got a control of the economy. There will be guns again this time for Sharks, but starting to build a bit of a surplus as well, which is extremely important. Double op setup as well. Remember how much Safi held onto that op early on? It was a very big risk to go for it that early when they're down and you're facing elimination, and you create quite a hole to crawl out of, but they've done that.
Expect that. There's no way if your neck is to expect that one, but they've got to beat Safi here. He's the only defender. Can they do anything to force him off this angle?
You can't possibly lose. Nice shot, Safi. He has held his nerve. Now he hits 21 kills as well. You can't possibly lose a round like this. You can't possibly go out of the major on a round like this. You had such an advantage. Safi! Oh, he's turned it around. Donut is working. Put the frosting on it because 2 more kills in that position. And guess what? He's bailing, he's rotating, he's wrapping, but he does not have the bomb. But it is a one-on-one. AWP versus AWP. Throw the HP out the window.
Yeah, I mean, even that, regardless, like, this is exactly what you do if you're in a low HP one-on-one clutch. Is you've moved across the map, you've made it all down to timing because you don't have the advantage of HP in a fight. Now, Safi's got the information. They called over that he's dinked. He's swapped out to an AK-47, and I mean, this is too long of a rotation. I don't think there's any way Zevi can get into this. Smoke is going to go down on the site, but he has got no idea. Safi's in Donut, and thus ends it. Just like a donut, he almost made you
hold this in a 4-on-4. 30 seconds left on the bomb.
No nades.
Reels and will get up behind the stairs. And you're absolutely right, there's no nades for anyone. They've all been used. We saw how much utility. I mean, you talked about how it was forcing rotation. Zevi's gotten 2. Watch out for the flank, though. Neck is coming in from B. He's got 2 in front of him. Easy trigger discipline because he would have heard JNT jumping and makes no mistake on it. Now they have the advantage, but Reelson has the AK, and he held the whole time. Finally, Sharks get the round. It's 1-2 late, but it does give them the advantage in overtime.
I hate to focus on the negatives, but the pressure is getting to some of these guys. No one watching that flank. 2 players in that room, and none of them turning around to watch Jaguar, to watch Murder Hole. That flank could have been everything, and it almost was. But then on top of that, you look the other direction, and it's even the op coming into the bomb site for a 2-on-1 to get to defuse, and he's got his knife out. No one's paying attention. So, man, this is getting scrappy down the stretch, and sloppy Counter-Strike, but it sometimes turns into exciting counter.
Down. That's an op. Bait out a shot. He's dead. He's done. That's actually pretty good recovery.
It's not a recovery
Super
yet.
unorthodox.
Oh, now it's a recovery.
And Reelson's just done damage. Oh, good shot from hardzug. I was going to say, that could have been collected on. And it is JNT going solo once again.
This could be... Oh, this could be so god tier. JNT actually made this rotation so quick. He jumped it preemptively.
Oh, he's in. hardzug didn't see his head. He's got this. Bomb's coming. PKL straight duel, and JNT pulls off the only CT round so far in overtime. And I know that was crazy to go through with the Deagle he committed, but it was the follow-up with the SMG.